Listen, I don't want to waste anyone's time, so if you just clicked on this video to find out where I'm going, I'm flying to Peru. But in the hopes of making this video as inspirational as possible, I want to talk about how scary this is for me because I have a huge trip planned on the back of that Peru trip, and well, there's not much left in my bank account. So let me take you inside my thought process to show you yet again that you do not need much money to travel the world. So to start off, let's make this as genuine as possible. Full disclosure, at the time of editing this video, this is how much money I have to my name. And so far, all I have booked is a plane ticket to Lima, Peru. By the way, if this is your first time here, I am Gringo, and I want to help you find your freedom through travel so that you too can live your ultimate adventure, just as I've been doing the past 8 years. So why am I going to Peru? As I've stated on this channel before, I'm a firm believer in letting circumstance and instinct guide me through my travels. And a while back, I found out that one of my best friends is getting married in Peru. Nick was my best friend during middle school when my family lived in Los Angeles. Since then, we've only seen each other a few times, but we've definitely kept in touch during the past 20 plus years. So Nick met a lovely Peruvian girl named Maria, and they are getting married in Arequipa at the end of April. When I was deciding where to go next, this was a huge factor for me. Besides, of course, wanting to see Machu Picchu, which I don't know if you know this, but it's in danger of being destroyed by a landslide, so you might want to see that ASAP. So, why is all of this so scary for me, and where am I going after Peru? Spoiler alert, I'm not coming back here to Brazil for a while, I think. I arrived in Brazil back in November after losing my online teaching job, but I did have some money saved up, so I was able to do a little bit of traveling. I went down south to Florianopolis, I went to Rio, me and my friend did a road trip from Rio back to São Paulo. It's been really great seeing friends and family, but eventually I landed back where? Well, here, at my parents' home. I've been away from home for the better part of the last 8 years, but you can't help but feel a little uneasy when you find yourself unemployed at 37, sleeping in your childhood room. I was kind of waiting it out to see if I got a job in the tourism sector that I really wanted, but that ended up not happening yet anyways. I'm still holding on to hopes for that one. But I quickly noticed that to start traveling again, of course, I would need a job because YouTube is still not paying the bills. Currently, I am making 32 big ones off of this channel. Which reminds me, if you're enjoying this video so far, please leave it a like so that it can spread to more people. So I got offered a teaching contract with a Latin American company, and although the pay is not great, it's still a living, sort of. On average, they pay about $8 an hour, so in my first month, I'm hoping to make around $900. What I see a lot of people doing in life is working for however many months, years, sometimes a lifetime, and then taking all of the money that they saved up during their life to do all this traveling when they're like 60 years old. Somehow I don't see that being as much fun as doing all your traveling in your 20s, 30s, and even 40s. This is definitely the time to live your adventure, at least for me. So instead of working a job I don't really like here at home, I would rather work a job I don't really like on the road while seeing the world. And in the meantime, I continue to work on my passion project, which is this here YouTube channel. And that brings me to the big trip that I have planned, and I am so excited about it because I think I'm going to be visiting at least 10 countries that I've never been to. So after Peru, my plan is to head up north and visit Ecuador, Colombia, and then go all through Central America until I reach the US, which is probably a bit too expensive for me. So I'll just do a little bit of hanging out there and then fly back home to Brazil. If everything goes according to plan, which it probably won't, this trip will take me between 7 to 10 months. Just to be a little more real about what this trip is going to be like for me, I'm probably going to be stuck in Airbnbs most of the time, working, editing these here videos, and eating ramen noodles. But maybe at night and during some hours of the day that I get off, I will be exploring a new city that I've never been to. And when I have a full day off, I will go out exploring even more and film all of it too, so that you can come along for the ride. But let me say this is really important. My main goal with this video is to just inspire you to get out there. There's a huge chance that you have so much more money in your bank account than I do. And I know that the majority of my audience is American, which means you have the perfect passport to travel. Maybe you're already working from home, which means you can work from anywhere. And if you're not working from home, there's infinite possibilities of getting a remote job just like I did and saying sayonara to your hometown. Do the thing. But don't let other travel YouTubers get into your head about how luxurious digital nomading truly is. It definitely has many perks, but there are also many downsides that I would urge you to consider. In this video here, I give you a pretty good idea of what it's like being a digital nomad on the road. This time in Albania. So just click on this video here and I'll see you over there. In 3, 2, 1, ciao.